go. Come on, something. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spun.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the AA World Series here at the Cross-Platform Baseball League oXBOX versus BenMc19 game number 5 and 6, if necessary, on tap for you tonight. My name is Weaver Ford Prez. I'll be your play-by-play commentator tonight, and I'm joined in the booth by one of the co-commissioners of the league. His name is Dwayne. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic, Weaver. Great to be here for some World Series games in the AA. My first AA games to get the call here on the channel, so I'm very, very excited to get behind the booth with you and do it. And yeah, like I said, World Series does get more exciting than this year in any sort of tier in the XBL.
Yeah, let's jump right into the keys to the game. There's been a pattern in this series for most, if not all, of these 4 games that we've seen so far. It's oXBOX with the 3-1 lead, and it seems like in most of the games, he's scoring late, as opposed to Ben, who scores early.
Yes, indeed. It's been a bit of a clutch gene from Ox to come out late in these games and get ahead. I think it was game 1 that Ben did win, and it was a tight one, 6-5. And then in all the follow-up games, pretty much through games 2, 3, and 4, Ox gave up the lead early, and Ben was able to score early, and Ox stifled Ben's offense after, giving up those early runs. It seems to take him a minute to settle into the games on the pitching side of the ball, and then, the same as the hitting. He really picks it up in like the 6th, 7th, 8th inning to get ahead in those ball games. So we'll see tonight if he's able to do the same, or if he's going to get it ahead early, or if Ben's going to, maybe push for a game 7. There's a lot of possibilities still on the table as, games 5 and 6 and possibly 7 in this series are at odds.
Yeah, the dynamic of the series completely changes tonight because unlike the previous games in the series, tonight's series has end game implications. This could be the final, game 5 could be the finale. Really, any of the rest of the games of this series could be the finale because of the 3-1 advantage from oXBOX. He has himself a chance here tonight to crown himself king. And both players, because of that situation, they're going to need to keep their nerves, aren't they?
Yes, indeed. I mean, being on the prime time in and of itself can be a bit, gives you a bit of jitters, even though you're just playing, video game baseball or whatever have you. But this is, a big stage. A lot of people are watching. Everybody knows how competitive we all get over Super Mega Baseball. So when you're here, it's the big time. And then you add the mix of being in the playoffs, the World Series on top of it. There's an extra layer there. So these two showed in games 3 and 4 that they seem to be ready for it in the AA World Series. And I think, again, we're going to see some more.
We're going to get started here shortly, folks. Game 5 of the AA World Series on tap for you tonight on this Thursday. It's oXBOX and BenMc19. We shall see what happens. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Back, folks. Pre-recorded game. That's why no real delay in between pre-game and game. It's Red Rock Park, the site of game number 5. Some audio difficulties on the recording side for oXBOX, so the VOD, if you will, is going to be muted. We've got some tunes to play over just to fill the void of silence, other than our voices, of course. Game 5 all set for first pitch. Rose, Aaron, and Tyson will bat for the Razorbacks in an elimination game. Here we go.
Yeah, exciting here to be game 5 of the AAA World Series, and you see Saruman the White seems to be the best pitcher Ox has got on the hill to start off the ball game. Everybody's going to have every bullet in the arsenal ready to go here, especially since it's an elimination game.
First pitch outside, to Violet Rose, who swings on the second pitch, pops it up. Should be a put out by the catcher, and it is. So there's one down. That's how this one begins.
Yeah, we did see Ben free swing a lot in the past 2 games that we had here on the channel. And I believe if you watched Ox's game on his channel for games 1 and 2, Ben, he's worked the counts in the innings where he scored big, but then he gets a little bit excited. I guess maybe, a bit of pressing goes on. We'll see if tonight, that's his game plan.
Here in game 5, 4 games have passed, obviously, so that means the rotations have reset back to the top. All options open for both players, and Ox, he starts Saruman here, who's going to surrender a very weak 2-out single here. Throw goes into first, but it's a 2-out knock for BenMc19. Some good speed on it first for Donna Lorraine, who follows that up with a single of her own. 2 are on with 2 down.
After saving with customized card.
Richard Blake is the next hitter. Ball down below. 2 on. Dangerous situation.
Yeah,
Ox
Ben.
needing. Yeah.
I was going to say, Ben brewing early here. Ox has to be careful in and out of the zone. Ben can hit the ball hard. Up there with the best of them. He's been in the long baller conversation pretty much every time he's been in the AA. So.
Looped into shallow right. Legolas gets it, but it's way too late to cut down the runner at the plate. BenMc19 strikes first in game number 5 on the road.
Yeah, nice little bloop there. Gets it in. Put some pressure on Ox scoring early. Like we said, Ben wants to jump back into this series. Megan Nicole's up batting 481 already. So there's a player right here that could do a lot of damage.
Ox thinking about a slider. He'll go with it. Lands a bit high, so a 1-1 count. Still a threat on the base paths. Granted, not much speed. But Megan Nicole, the center fielder, looking to put up a good at bat. The 1-2. Trying to go the other way, but it's backhanded nicely by Angmar. On to first. The inning ends on the ground out, but a 2-out rally for BenMc19 nets him the game's first lead.
Top of this 9 order, top of the 9 of the 9 are extremely dangerous. So we'll see if Ox can jump right back into the ball game here. Scott Thomas going to be the ace for the Razorbacks, going up against Ox's ace. So it should be just as tough with a pitcher like this on the hill.
It's Sheila Spider, leadoff hitter, who was filthy in the 2 games we casted on this channel earlier this week. Popped up, though, on the 2-2 pitch. Shortstop calling everybody off. She has it. Prince Legolas now. 1 out, nobody aboard. Free swinging from Ox. Swings on that one. Sharp grounder, but Avery has it no problem. 2 down quickly. Starts off the inning very similarly to the top of the first. See how it concludes.
Yeah, this is something we see from Ox, especially when he gets down. He starts to press, even early in a game, like first inning, he'll stop settling in counts and seeing pitches. You see him there swinging at the second pitch and then quickly out of the bottom of the first. We'll see if that's a trend that he decides to carry here through in game 5, or if he can, settle down at the plate a little bit.
Yeah, a nice 1-2-3 inning, a shutdown inning for BenMc19, putting oXBOX away and retaining the lead. Ox taking a breather before batting, rather. No, I'm sorry. Oh, he's going over his own lineup.
Yeah, he'd probably just taking a second here, and then he's going to go back at it with Sarm on the white. I can't imagine anything's going to change early in the second. 16 pitches from him.
So after a short break, we'll resume in the top of the second. BenMc19 looking to add on to the one he scored in the first, but it's the bottom of the order, starting with Richard Thatcher. First one was low, waved on. That's a good change up there, low and in. Saw him on the white, looking for a better inning, more complete inning than he had in the first. Gets him to swing on a screwball, fields it cleanly, on to first for the first out.
Yeah, Ox with some great pitches there. Screwball outside to get the grounder, and that one changeup that you noted as well, Weaver. He's throwing some really decent pitches here. I'll see if that's something he can keep up. You have to pitch just as well as he can hit, especially on a stage like this. Oh, is that 9-3?
Oh, goodness. Doing the impossible is oXBOX. The last patch, Dwayne. I mean, that was one of the significant changes they made to the game. 9-3s became. I haven't actually seen one since that patch. We saw it there. He had the infield in, a slow runner, sharply hit ball, the perfect storm.
I did not think that was still possible. I can't. I'm blown away that Ox pulled that off. That's great to see that here.
Wasn't even close.
Yeah, no,
He got
that
him by a
runner was
mile.
chucked out, burned out. She 2.5 steps to the bag at least. That was insane.
Yeah, so a good play to help with the quick inning there for the Nazgul 9. Back to the plate they go. Cleanup hitter here for Ox, trying to start something. She will not.
Another early count. Ox has to, be patient with the middle of this order. He's got great hitters here. Boromir of Gondor, first pitch swinging, rips it right at Avery. And still, he hit a good pitch, but you want to see more than that. You want to work this pitcher.
Yeah, 2 quick outs. 5 outs recorded so far for Scott Thomas, and only on 12 pitches. He's at 14 now after 2 balls to Oakenshield, now 3. The 3-0. Ox swinging. Fouls it off. Would have been a strike anyway. The walk-prone trait is active. The forkball in there. Hammers on the inside fastball. There's a 2-out hit, the first of the game for the Nazgul 9.
It's a good piece of hitting there from Ox, especially with, 2 outs there to get it done. There's still power here in the bottom of this order. You can probably push something across if he gets crafty.
Swing and a miss on a pitch way up out of the zone. So quickly an 0-2 count on Bayom's Skin Changer. This is a scary name. Forkball missed low. Forkball does not miss in, however. A beautiful pitch for the strikeout to end the inning.
Yeah, Ben coming out early, scoring in the first so far. The only run. You have to think there's more offense in the locker for both of these players. They've been explosive throughout the AA season. It's only a matter of time. They both do have extremely good pitchers on the mound. Ben's so far doing a better job of seeing some pitches.
Back to the top of the order for BenMc19. He hammers it, but he gets under it. Even with the shallow right field, it's no problem for Prince Legolas. 1 down. Benjamin Aaron, he's 0 for 1.
That's a heavy hitter. Big catcher here for the Razorbacks. Ox has to be careful.
Outfield was deep. Ox, he's been experimenting quite a bit with the defensive alignments. He played back there. It's going to be a single. Not sure if he would have had a play. I do think it would have been close. It's a single for BenMc19. Rick Tyson, the right fielder, the 3-hole hitter. Fouls off the inside pitch. Two-seamer, jams him a bit. Caught by Oakenshield. Did he miss the tag? It looks like he missed the tag. Probably could have touched the base with his foot.
Yeah, probably could have just, pressed B or circle or whatever you're using as far as a controller there and just mosey on over to the bag. But Ox chooses to give up possibly a 2-run homer instead. Oh!
Wow, what a turn of events. The failed double play on defense. 1 pitch later, it's a 2-run homer for the Razorbacks.
Big shot from Ben. That's the middle of his order, packed with power, just like Ox's. Got to be really, really careful where you're placing these pitches. It's electric for him to come out to an early 3-run lead.
Richard Blake comes up now. He hammers it center field. Diving play by Aragorn. That's why they call him King. He makes that play out there to end the inning, but a successful inning nonetheless for Ben.
Yeah, it was a great play there to end it from Ox, but not before he gave up the 2 runs. So we'll see if he can respond now. Scott Thomas, 23 pitches, so he's been worked a little bit, but not too hard so far.
Couple balls outside and low. Strike on the inside corner. Ox perhaps doesn't like the call, but he digs back in, faces a 2-1 inside. The walk-prone trait. King Aragorn, he hammers it. He doesn't have a lot of power, but he drives it on out of here into that alley, and the Nazgul 9 are on the board.
Wow, he makes the catch to end the inning and then comes out and hits one right off a tee there. That pitch was piped. Good hitting from Ox. Way to jump right into the game.
So 3-1 the score now in the bottom of the 3rd. Saruman the White has been knocked around just a little bit on the pitching side of things. He's going to get in that bat here. He's behind 0-2. Scott Thomas up to 30 pitches. Forkball taken low and inside. The next pitch to Saruman. Fouled off. 1-2 down the middle, but always hard to square it up with the pitchers. And it's caught by the catcher behind the plate for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, Sheila Spider. Swinging first pitch, fouling it off, foul territory, but playable and caught. 2 down. Here's Prince Legolas. 2 outs, nobody aboard, but Ox always a threat with the power he possesses. And he's ahead. The 3-0 pitch, taking all the way. Still in a good count is oXBOX. He hammers it deep right field, way back there. The second home run of the inning for the 9, and it's 3-2.
He likes that right center field, Ox. He crushed that one with Legolas. Another one that was kind of teed up, so Ben's got to be careful where he's leaving some of these, especially as we get through the meat of the 9 order.
Now the Witch King of Angmar swinging first pitch. That one trickles past the bag. Should be a play at first, and there is. So that's how the inning ends. But 2 solo shots. Ox gets the 2 runs back that he surrendered in the 3rd.
Yeah, it was sort of a.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say it was sort of a close play at first in the inning there too. Ox really had, or Ben really had to make a good throw on the line to get Ox.
Saruman the white back out there. Shatters the bat. Infield fly caught by Angmar for the first out. So now Richard Thatcher, 7-hole hitter. Weakly hit past the pitcher. Has to make a good play. Does the shortstop? He does. Firm throw.
You always got to, be sure. Got to throw it hard enough no matter how close the play is.
Saruman the white. He's looking for a shutdown inning after the 9 scored twice in the bottom of the 3rd. And he's got it. 3-pitch strikeout to the pitcher, and why not attack? To the bottom of the 4th we go.
Yeah, way to jump back into it, from Ox last inning, and then to keep Ben quiet in response. We'll see if he can add some more runs.
Lady Aowen of Rohan. Cleanup hitter, the catcher, hammers it left field. Caught by Thatcher for out number 1. So now Boromir Gondor, similar location, but he gets it down a bit more on the grass for a 1-out single. oXBOX staying aggressive, pays off for him there. Thorin Oakenshield, he made that misplay at first base, not getting the double play on the line out that led to the 2-run homer for the Razorbacks. Currently the difference in the game. Swung through a forkball. He's got 3 home runs in this postseason. Runner goes. It's a hit and run attempt off the glove of the pitcher. Runner's going to make it to second. Out is made at first. 2 down. Runner in scoring position. Skin changer now. The left fielder. With Aragorn on deck. Forkball high. Hitters count for skin changer. Scott Thomas, he's working to him. Right field, shallow. It's not able to be caught. Throw comes home, but it's going to be a bit late, and this game is tied. Just sneaks it in there.
Nice play from Ox there. Always hustling, always aggressive. You can use power, and you can use every other type of the game too. He's been known for a small ball. So just scratching another run across to tie it up. Nicely done.
Thomas gets the last out, or I'm sorry, the pitcher, Avery, and returns himself to neutral mojo. No, I was right. Thomas. He's not in the 9-hole. That's why I was confused. But Avery is. She leads off the top of the 5th in a brand new ball game against Saruman. Popped up deep right field. Not a lot of foul territory, but it's actually on the line. Caught for out number 1. Swing and a miss. Violet Rose now. Swing and a miss again. Going to go to a fastball, but it runs wild and it runs very low. Ox thinking about his next 2-strike pitch. Screwball over to Oakenshield. 2 down.
Yeah, nice pitch there, right on the hands from Ox. We'll see if he can utilize that again, tonight. He's been pretty crafty with the way he's been able to get Ben out. Again, since Ben scored those early runs. Now maybe he's starting to settle down.
Fastball or the velocity in general is starting to come down, and Ben rips on that pitch. Legolas, he gives it a dive. Throw's going to go into second. Could be close. Sliding in there just ahead of the ball is Ben with that double down the line. A good hit from him with 2 outs and a chance to convert.
Yeah, big rip. Needs a hit with Rick Tyson. That's the type of hitter that can do it. That swings at the first pitch, 2-seamer on the hands, ends up being a grounder. That'll end the inning. So threat neutralized by Ox.
Yeah, aggressive there with the runner in scoring position was Ben. Couldn't put that pitch past the infielders. Saruman the White, he's staying in this game. 5 innings so far, 3 runs surrendered. Out number 1 as he grounds out. Shelob Spider.
Lineup turns over for Ox. This is where some more danger lies. Potential to take the lead now as we get to the middle or later innings. So see how Ben approaches this with Scott Thomas starting to dip in velocity. 59th pitch just across the plate. You see the junk and accuracy starting to go down too as he's on neutral velocity. Good strikeout.
Yeah, 93 miles per hour. Not the hottest pitch in the world, but just gets it past the bat of Shelob Spider for the second out. That's a dangerous hitter retired.
Yeah, you want to get rid of that speed at the top of this Ox order. Just have to deal with the power hitters. I mean, they're bad enough. Ooh, great diving catch.
3 outs in the bottom of the 5th, thanks to some defense out there for Ben. His bats, they return in a must-win game here in the AA World Series. The best of 7, oXBOX and his Nazgul 9 lead it 3-1. But this game tied at 3.
Donna Lorraine locked in. She's the one who hit the 2-run shot, I believe, earlier. Had 2 on an account, so we'll see if Ben can do something with a big hitter like this. Oh, no, she just went in for another one.
This one is tattooed to dead center. My goodness. Be interesting to see if we can get the tape measure out for this. Ben, he retakes the lead. Does that say 489? I think it does, Dwayne.
Yeah, 489 feet. Absolute tank from Donna Lorraine. Yeah, that was crushed. I am blown away.
Yeah, one of the as this pitch comes inside, one of the furthest home runs you'll see in a playoff series, unless you're watching someone like Astronaut's coupon of seasons past. That was absolutely massacred, and so it's the Razorbacks protecting a lead now in the later innings. Out number 1 over there.
Yeah, way to jump out here by Ben. Now he's got to build on it. He's shown the ability to strike like lightning with that home run swing. But if he can't follow through with some insurance as the game goes on, it might get a bit testy. He's got to pitch well too.
2-0 changeup runs very wild, so Saruman the White, his walk-prone trait activates. Ben swings at ball 4. Lets Ox back in the count. Will he seize the opportunity? Delivers a strike, delivers a ground ball. No problem for Oakenshield. 2 outs. So now working to Richard Thatcher. 1 run comes across for the Razorbacks here in this top of the 6th on that solo shot. Ben looking to see if he can't scrape something else together with 2 down. Takes a good 2-seamer that sailed outside. Trying to get him to chase. He's going to try something similar here with the screwball, but it's just close enough to get the contact out of Ben. Throw on to first. And that's the end of the inning. Solo shot the difference.
These two back and forth in this game, it's really exciting. It's sort of the way it's been all series too. So to see it continue in game 5, means that they're both giving it their all. And, we could possibly, I really feel like this has the potential to stretch. So these two players,
Yeah, despite the stranglehold that oXBOX has in the series, the games have been closely contested. All the way up and down. Swings on the forkball, line drive out to Rose, here in the bottom of the 6th. Lady AON of Rohan. That one tailed inside. Ox still put a good swing on it, but he was a bit early.
He almost hit that one sideways.
Yeah, almost Heard a fan out there. He's going to hammer this one towards the gap. It'll get down and to the wall. That was the catcher for the Nazgul 9. No chance at a triple here. She just actually slides into second with a 1-out extra base hit. A big chance for Boromir Gondor.
This is the meat of that Ox order. There's huge danger here. It's when another one deep to right center. Center fielder able to get there. Ox was off the bag at second, but the throw goes over to third base. So he'll get back in time.
Yeah, getting back wisely was Ox. We've seen him have some trouble, maybe, or some over-aggressive base running on deep fly balls in this series that's burned him. Speaking of deep fly balls, that's caught at the wall. Dangerous looking shot there from Ox. But the game stays in favor of the Razorbacks. It's 4-3. We're in the final third of regulation here. Top of the 7th at Red Rock.
Yeah, I think Ben gonna lift Scott Thomas. Good move here to bring in a pinch hitter, especially one that with the stats like Karen Waters. Let's see if he can get something going.
Looking at the order, there is Ox, but like you said, Karen Waters, a pinch hitter hitting 600 in the postseason with a home run. Swinging first pitch towards left center field. Aragorn, he can fly. He's got it.
I should give that one a pretty good ride. Ben able to, you know, get on a few of these pitches in the zone. Ox has to really be careful. You can see he's trying to stay away. Get Ben to chase a little bit.
Meredith Avery, as good a 9-hole hitter as you'll find in any of the 3 tiers. Got plenty of speed. Not going to get to show it off here as it's popped up on the infield. Oakenshield, he's got it. 1 down. Sorry, 2 down. Saruman the White still in this game, looking for 7 innings of work despite surrendering 4. Ox liking what he's been seeing out of his starter. Ground ball, second base on the backhand. A quick inning for oXBOX, just what he needed. We're in the later innings now.
Ooh, and it's Jimmy Dale coming in. He's had a great series on the hill for the Razorbacks, really shutting down Ox. So we'll see if he can shut the door here. This would be a valuable Game 5 victory if the Razorbacks can take this all the way.
Skin changer leading off for the 9 in the bottom of the 7th. Pops it up center field. Caught by Nicole. 1 down. The door still open for the 9 in this game, but Ben slowly closing it with every out. King Aragorn. He had a solo shot earlier in this one.
Yeah, minimum power, I think, for the league. 30 power, it looks like he's got. So, big shot from Ox in this game. Still down a run, though.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know if Aragorn here hit even 1 home run in the regular season. Of course, the Nazgul 9 going undefeated in the regular season. He's going to strike out here on a high forkball.
Yeah, good pitch from Ben. Good sequence. We'll see Gimli, son of Gloin, come in as the pinch hitter. We're going to see an Ox will have lifted the pitcher, and looks like it'll be a good move as this one's smashed to right center for extra bases.
Yeah, he's going to be in there at second. It's a 2-out double, so the tying run in scoring position with 2 outs. One of the bigger at-bats of the game for the 9 here in the bottom of the 7th. Shelob Spider. Looks like we'll see some speed inserted to second base. Wormtongue is the runner. The opportunity is on Spider. Jimmy Dale's in the game. He's thrown 7 pitches. Apologies for missing that, but he's the nasty K-man out of this pen. He's been effective in the series. And he's up ahead 0-2, which activates the K-man trait. The dangerous Shelob Spider faces a forkball and takes it.
K-man versus RBI dud versus Whiffer. Or Whiffer and RBI dud, excuse me, combined on Shelob Spider. So interesting combo of traits here.
She will whiff the 103-mile-per-hour fastball below the zone, enough to fool Ox. He swings right through it, and that's how the 7th ends. Razorbacks shortening this game with their bullpen. They get another opportunity to hit.
Yeah, insurance. Only 6 outs to work with against the Nazgul 9 pen, so runs for Ben would be big here. With the 2-3-4 coming up. Treebeard Ent has been pretty tough to hit, though, so this is a pitcher Ox is going to lean pretty heavy on.
Yeah, big power bats now here in the top of the 8th. First pitch coming out of the hand of Ent. a 0.98 whip in these playoffs. Less than a base runner allowed per inning. Lines are going to be guarded here by the corner infielders. Strike one on the slider. Count in favor of Benjamin Aaron. Takes the screwball. The 3-1, a changeup in the zone. He hammers it, but foul.
Yeah, looks like one Ben could really do something with.
But he wisely takes the K-Man fastball, zipping in there. Takes it above the zone for a walk to lead off the inning. That's a tough take anytime it's coming at you that fast. Diving stop Angmar. He's got an out at second. He will not have one at first. So a fielder's choice. Ben, he's still got speed on the bases. Donna Lorraine.
No, that's
Huge
such
power.
a difficult double play to turn.
Huge power at the plate. And she's locked in. So a big opportunity for Ben to add insurance. If he can find his pitch. Treebeard Ant goes with the slider. Swung on and missed. 9 pitches thus far. Looked like he wanted that one, but he sent it foul behind the plate. The 1-2 pitch, a fastball inside. Good take. 102 miles per hour, it looked like. Another wild fastball. That one way too hot to handle. A big strikeout for oXBOX.
Yeah, to strike out Donna Lorraine, who's got 2 homers in this game, is locked in anybody. Hit one 489 feet earlier. Huge for Ox. He's got to work hard now to keep that runner where they are at first. A lot of speed to deal with. Get a third out, and then, he needs to do a job. He needs to put this World Series away. If you're an Ox fan, you want to see him get the job done right now.
Yeah, that fastball right over the heart of the plate. Ben unable to cover it. Puts himself in a 2-strike situation. Swings on the changeup. Tried to flip it up the middle, but good coverage from Spider ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th. 2, 3, and 4. Some big bats for the Nazgul 9. Looking to at least tie this thing up in the possible clincher. Strike one levels the count. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Dale's still out there. Dangerous pitcher.
Yeah, the K-Man's still to deal with. That is dangerous indeed. Nice play
Trying
by
to flip
Ben
it down
on
the line. Yeah, and the pitcher, Jimmy Dale, covers. And, anytime the pitcher covers, especially in late innings with more pressure bars, you hold your breath. But he made the play there for out number 1. Brings up Angmar with the bases clear.
Yeah, outside pitch to deal with. That's a big danger. You can see Ben, I think, trying to play away from it. Few inside pitches. Misses one out of there, and now it's 3-1 in favor of Witch King.
And he hammers it. No doubt about this one. I don't care what part of the park that's headed to. This game is tied in the 8th.
Oh, boy, the shots in this game. Moon shots. Huge shots. 476. Wow. A tape measure from both of these players. The power is electrifying.
Yeah, 476. We saw one above 490 earlier from Ben. More power on display here. The catcher, Lady Ao, and she's got another double in this game to the same spot. Assuming a double, she does hold up. Suddenly, the go-ahead run for oXBOX is in scoring position. Does he pinch hit for his star catcher? Doesn't look like it.
Top or bottom of the 8th, too. 4 bars pressure. Jimmy Dale still in the game. This one hits a right center. This will give up the RBI.
The Nazgul 9 take the lead. Back-to-back doubles. 3 extra base hits in a row. It's 5-4 Nazgul.
This
The
is
home fans here are going wild.
gonna say this is just Ox turning it on like we thought he would in the late innings. He has completely dominated this series as the games have worn on.
It's going to the wall once again. An insurance run for oXBOX. It's 6-4. Right fielder does a good job backing up his center fielder, so no triple allowed there. But the hit parade is on for the 9. They lead by 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Dale, he's tense.
Oh, very tense indeed. After giving up a bunch of hits here, now all of a sudden Ox getting right on top of this reliever.
Hammers center field, but with the contact swing, it's going to fall short. Ball comes back in quickly. No advancement possible. 2 down. Ben, he's got to keep it right here.
Yeah, he does. He needs one more out. He needs to get right back in the batter's box and get on offense. You can see Ox contemplating any way he can keep the pressure on right now.
Smog the Terrible in for the center, or in for a pinch hit opportunity with a runner in scoring position. Trying to flip it the other way, but it's on the ground, on to first. And here we go, folks. To the 9th we go. 3 outs separate oXBOX from a AA championship.
Huge for Ox. Treebeard Ant getting the ball. We'll see if he can do it.
Ox perhaps taking a breather, maybe a pep talk in what could be the biggest inning of his career here in the XBL. 3 outs between him and a championship. Looked like a defensive sub. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself on the narratives there. Megan Nicole, first up for the Razorbacks. Falling behind is Treebeard Ent. Ben will need his base runners. Swing and a miss. Fouled to the right side. K-Man activates. A wild fastball. Too hot to handle. Out number 1.
Yeah, big to get away with. Ox now 2 outs away.
Strike 1. Strike 2. He's just pumping him in there. He smells victory. A 3-pitch strikeout. Beautifully placed. 1 to go for oXBOX. And it'll be Lily Grace, the last hope for the Razorbacks. Swinging first pitch. Swings late. The 0-1, a changeup. Grounded, just foul.
Huge 0-2 moment right now.
oXBOX, a strike away. Swing and a miss. He's done it. oXBOX is your AA champion in Season 12. Congratulations to the Nazgul 9. What a performance.
What a performance indeed. Ox capping it off with the title. The undefeated season in AA. Didn't make it easy, though, his opponents in the AA playoffs. You know, Tam Danitz pushing him in the semifinals, and then Ben taking it to 5 games here. He really did have to fight for it, and he managed it. Congratulations again to him. So huge.
And, of course, congratulations in order for BenMc19 returning this season for the AA with the return of the AA. He had played in a previous season, came back extremely improved, made it all the way to the big dance, and played Ox, who was undefeated in the regular season, played him to a T. I mean, all of those games winnable for both players. The wins just blew oXBOX's way. He executed a little better. He finds himself the champion, but hats off to both players. I think we can all agree on that.
Hats off indeed. I mean, both these players played a great series, great seasons. They were both up there in the award conversations, both up there in the top all year long. And, you know, to play a good series, like you said, back and forth games. Even though it went only 5 games, there was a lot of parity, I felt like, involved. You know, there was Ox who dominated in the late moments of this series. That was the key. Here, Ox really turned it on, focused, and got it done when it counted the most for him. And congratulations again for doing it when he needed to.
Yeah, like you said, the late inning magic, the key in this World Series for oXBOX. Congratulations to you, oXBOX, my good friend. So happy for you here. Hope you celebrate. I know this was pre-recorded and maybe not how you envisioned it, but a victory is a victory. A World Series is a World Series.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, my friend, because you put on a wonderful performance. Both players did, of course, but oXBOX1991s, my guy's a hologram, whatever you call him these days. He is a champion in the AA.
He really earned it. He's one of the more dedicated players to this league. Has been here in the booth with us both multiple times. Will continue to be with us in the booth. So congratulations to our brother in the booth, and congratulations again to a player who really deserves it. It's something he worked hard for. went out, helped recruit the AA as well, just to have it again this season for us to bring it back. It was a pleasure to cast some games here on primetime for you all to enjoy from the AA to cap it all off. So, it always feels good to culminate a season and a series, a World Series and any tier, now AA, AAA, and we're going to be waiting on the XBL next.
That's right. Hopefully very, very soon. Stay tuned for that announcement, and I mean very soon if things go right.
Mm-hmm.
The continuation of the XBL I should say the beginning of the XBL semifinals between myself and Ashnod's Coupon. But tonight, the culmination, the end of Season 12 of the AA, a successful return of the AA after being on hiatus for a while there. It came back with a bang. And it all ended tonight with oXBOX on top. That is it for us tonight, folks. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday. I've been Weaver. Dwayne, it's all yours, man.
Thank you, Weaver, very much for taking it away there. I mean, great to be with you in the booth once again for these huge games. I really appreciate your help. Thank you to Mickey for the timeless trailer that always plays before all of these series games that we've been using since Season 9 now. It's still timeless, as we say every single cast. So thank you to Urban for the voiceovers. He didn't able to get one for AA tonight, but we're going to hook him up with some World Series scripts and get some exciting lead-ins for that for you guys too. And then keep your eyes on the XBL Cup. Keep your eyes on the Discord. As Weaver said, we have the continuation of the XBL semifinals and then the World Series for the XBL coming up to cap off Season 12 very, very soon. So it's all coming to a conclusion for the season, and you won't want to miss any of it. So thank you all for joining us here tonight, and we'll see you all again very soon.
Good night, everyone.